Hello everyone. Good afternoon and welcome. Welcome to Akimbo, and it's a Sunday. Today is our regular Akimbo show, right? Today is Sunday, and you are highly welcome to Akimbo. I hope I was not late. I hope I am not late. And today is Sunday, and today's Sunday is the 3rd of January. 2021. Happy New Year to everyone. God bless you. Happy New Year to everybody. I don't know where you're watching me from. Are you watching me from Africa? Are you watching me from Europe? Are you watching me from the US of A? Are you watching me from Australia? Are you watching me from Asia? Wherever you're watching me from the entire world, good afternoon. Where are my comments? Where are my comments? More not start. Now I see my first comments. Webcam Jobara, hello to you, darling sis. Good afternoon to everyone. Happy New Year. I hope that we all feasted well. As you can see, I look a little tired. I have a cold. The dust in this place is really getting a toll on me. I've never been able to get used to this region. The dust is a problem for me, and the cold weather as well is actually really a problem for me too. Hello to you, Tata Afanyu, my darling sister. Good afternoon, good evening to you. Good evening to everyone. Good evening to Vicky Nyonga. Vicky Nyonga, good afternoon, good evening, good morning. Hello to you, Ngang Noela. Good afternoon, good evening. Today is a hot day. Trust me, I'm going to say some things. Hello to you, Naomi Nguena. Nguena, I always get your name in the wrong way. I'm really sorry, darling sis. Hello to you, Naomi. Good afternoon to you. Good afternoon to everybody. Thank you so much. You can hear from my voice that the cold has caught up with my voice. Hello to you, Masa Peace Shalom. Hello, Peace Shalom. Good afternoon, good evening, good morning. I don't know what time you have, wherever you are, but good morning, good afternoon, good evening to each and every one of us today. Thank you so much, guys, for joining me from wherever you are in the world. Thank you for joining me. I'm super excited to be here. Super happy to be here with you. Sharing today. Hello to you, Tembo Mirabel. Hello to you, Tembo Mirabel. Hello to you. Yes, I've greeted Vicky. Hello to you, Danielle. How are you, Danielle? Thank you so much for joining me. And hello to you, my darling sister, Belle Sanke. Wow, that's awesome. Happy to have you. Thank you so much. This is Daniel, Evangelist Daniel from Cameroon. Wow, awesome. Thank you for joining me all the way from Cameroon. Thank you so much. God bless you, and thank you for joining me, everyone. Happy New Year to everybody. Good afternoon to you. Naomi Nguane says, keep drinking some ginger and lemon. Okay, I did that this morning. I drank some ginger and lemon this morning. I'll keep drinking it. The dust in this region, I have a hard time. I've not been able to cope, really get used to the weather here. The cold is a problem, the dust is a problem, and so each time I get a cold or it affects my voice. Hello to you, Yembe Divine. Happy New Year. Good afternoon. Good morning. Thank you so much. Okay, thank you so much, darling sis. I will try it and hope that it helps me. Good afternoon to everyone. And today's topic, please tag a woman, right? I'm trying to share. As I'm trying to share from my end, please help me share from your end too. I think I got to where I can share easily. So I'm trying to share from my end. Hope that you too share from your end. Today's topic, nugget face. Another fear face today. I'm going to say it as it is. And I'm trying to share from my page. Like I always say, right? At Kimbo, we ring bells, all right? We just ring a bell. We don't intend to insult anyone. We are not calling any names of anyone because we speak to ourselves too. We don't always speak to those who are watching us or those who are with us. We speak to everyone. Hello to you, Lucia Achu. Thank you so much, Lucia, for joining us. Thank you, thank you. And we speak to everyone. Hello to you, Madame Aibe. Happy Sunday and Happy New Year. Thank you so much for joining me on the show tonight. Hello to you. Happy New Year, Tone Shay Shay. If I don't greet you, means I have not seen your message. Please just insist. Sometimes when I'm doing a broadcast, I see some other people that were live and they said hello, but I did not see their messages. I don't know why. I don't understand the intricacies because I'm seeing every message that is going up. but some I don't see, but I only see when I'm doing a rebroadcast. Hello to you, Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego. Yes, it's not working right, but for some it's not working for me. I'm trying to like really get it off my mind, but it's not working for me. You can see my eyes are swollen and I have dark spots and so on. It's crazy right here, and well, we have to hustle. We have to hustle it until we get to another place. So if you look at those small things, you'll not get it right in life. So just look at the target where you're going to. Hello to you, Ahone. Thank you so much, darling sis, for joining me. It's been a long time, and I'm happy to have you today on the show. Good afternoon to everyone, and thank you guys for joining me. I am trying to share. Please just help me hit your share button too from your own end, so that we have a wonderful show tonight, and so that we have more contributions from people left and right. Hello to you, my darling sister Clarice Kimbe. Thank you so much, darling sis, for joining me on the show tonight, and I'm super happy to have you. Now, straight into the topic. 3 types of women. Who are you? Hello to you, Christy Capo. Thank you so much for joining me. Happy New Year. And as you're joining me, just hit your share button. 3 types of women. Who are you? Where do you belong to? Please tap the husbands, because this topic has to do with men, and tap the men who are into relationships, and seriously, it has to do with men, but I'm coming from the angle of the women. 3 types of women. Are you the woman whose man is a Panadol man? That's, you are the Panadol to your husband. So you are the Panadol wife, sort of. Or are you the headmistress? Or are you the great companion woman? Which one are you? Now, you know that in modern times, hello to you, Jesse, we used to know, or we have known even till today, that there are men that still use women as tools. We have known that they are, because when they say men are using women as tools, we look at prostitutes. The first women we think about are prostitutes. Those men are called pimp. The pimp, or I don't know, they call them pimps or what. These are pimps. They use their women. They are women. They use their women for prostitution. They use their women to get money somehow. These are pimps. Now, there's another modern objectification of women. There's another modern method today that many women are into it, and they are still looking at others who are doing that prostitution and looking at them like, look at this one, not my level. Sister, you and him, now the same level. Now, so your own category not different. Your own category not different. Hello? Yes. Today, men are still objectifying their women, but they are using another modern method. They are not sending you into prostitution or something, but you are still an object in their hands. You are a tool in their hands. Is your husband or is your man, but you are just a tool in his hands. He uses you to solve his problem, to solve his headache. So you are a Panadol wife. You are just a Panadol wife, and you are not aware. Trust me, I will say it without mincing words. I don't think there's any typical African man born of my lineage. All right? No, I don't know about the white man, because I'm not white. I am African. There's no typical African man who wants to sit and watch his wife speak trash, do nonsense, dress anyhow, perform crazy things in public. No, I have not seen that one man. There's no typical African man who is in his right mind, who means business with you as his wife or as his woman, will sit back and watch you do crazy things online, offline, in public, in bars, and not do anything about it. I have not seen any man like that. Now, if we see a woman doing that and nothing is going on, it means one, you are the Panadol wife. 2, or you are the headmistress. Or 3, you are none of the above. You are different, and so you are the companion wife or the companion woman. Who is a Panadol wife? A Panadol wife, you are very equivalent to a prostitute. The prostitute that her man or her husband is using to make money. You are just the same. It's just that your own case, he's using you in another domain. But the other man is using his own wife for prostitution to bring money. But your own case is using for another thing. Because if you are that woman that publicly disgraces yourself by the way you speak, by the way you dress, by the way your appearance, everything about you is completely unacceptable. Societally unacceptable. That is the words you speak, the character you portray, the way you dress, and everything about you is totally unacceptable and is totally a nuisance to the public. Then it is simple to understand that you don't need to tell me you are a motivational speaker by words. Looking at you, reading you, your appearance, everything about you simply means that you are a Panadol wife. Your husband is very aware of what you're doing, but what you're doing is not a problem for him because he's a pimp. What is a pimp? A pimp is those guys who use their women for money. You are a tool in his hands. So he's using you as strict as Panadol to cool his headache. So that thing you're doing is bringing him some sort of comfort. He's bringing him something that brings about some money, some fame, some popularity. That crazy thing you're doing, which is not right, which is disgracing you, disgracing your family, disgracing your household, disgracing everything about you. It means that your husband is gaining something out of you. So you are not different from a woman that his man is using as a tool for prostitution, but he's using you as a tool for another thing. Maybe that thing you're doing is bringing him popularity. Maybe that thing you're doing is bringing him some business contacts, in those unorthodox kind of business contacts. Businesses that are not orthodox, are not normal, are not legal, illegal stuff. That's what he's using you for. So you are a tool. So your husband is a pimp and you are his Panadol. Simple. 2. Headmistress. Who is a headmistress woman or a headmistress wife? These are women that things work as they want. They are not even aware that they have a man at home. They are not aware they have a man at home. They don't need to come and carry a microphone and stand and start telling you, I'm a woman, I'm married. Your character has portrayed that you are married, but you are the headmistress of the house. You are the husband of that home. Your man is simply the wife, and you are the husband. I don't need to go far to search. I don't need to listen to you talk. Your character, your dressing, the way you speak, the things you say, how you insult people, how you reach out to people, is very clear that you are the headmistress of that house. You are not the wife in that house, because there's no African man of African descent with a decent character who allow his wife behave like that in public and is okay with it, and you guys are still moving on together. If you guys are still on and moving together, one thing is sure, is either you are his Panadol, means you are a tool for him to, which is using to make some unorthodox money or get some unorthodox fame, or you are a headmistress. So don't come and start giving me advice on family life, because you are not a good example. When I look at you character-wise and everything else, you are not a good example. Please, 1 minute. Yeah, shave. Alright. Sorry guys, I was opening the door for my daughter. You are the headmistress of the house. You are in control of how the relationship should go. You do things by yourself. You don't listen to you don't even listen to the man. You don't care he exists. You are who you are. You decide, you wear what you want. You say what you want. You go to you do what you want anyhow, any day, anytime, anywhere. You behave anyhow. And your husband is just there because you are the headmistress of the house. So he is a wife and you the husband. So we don't need to go and throw gambe to know who is in charge of that relationship. Simple. Hello? So you are not an example for any woman to follow. I'm using my phone. Okay. You are not an example for any woman to follow. Because all I know is this. I got this I got this inspiration from recently. There is this guy I've been talking to for a bit, all right? Everybody knows I'm single, right? I'm single, but that doesn't mean I will not hook up with someone. If I find the right one, I will hook up with them. Now, and that goes to say that there are people I meet every day in my life, and we hook up and we try to see if it can work. If it doesn't work, we close it. I know they keep myself, you know. So I've been discussing with this guy recently, and the guy came out and like, everything you do, I like it, and everything you're working on is good for me. Husband are puppets. Thank you so much, Clarice. The husband is a puppet, and she is the headmistress of the house. And the guy was like, the only thing I don't like is drama. I don't like drama. I hate drama. So if you're going to do anything that has to do with drama, please back off. It was just a little word. It's not like I'm really into something serious. But I discovered that I was honoring that person for that thing he said. As a woman, it was automatic. And so sometimes when I did that, I sat back and I wondered, how can you, a woman, be so wounded, so wild with a man? You are into a serious relationship with somebody, or you are a woman that is not into any relationship, but you are looking forward to having one someday with some woman, but you can come out of public and say things and do things and act in a way that is so uncultured, so unmannered, and so disrespectful. Meanwhile, you are a woman, and more purposefully, an African woman of an African descent with a man. One thing is sure, you are either a Panadol for that man you have in your house, or that man you are having a relationship with, or you are the headmistress. Don't come and give me trash by giving me another session telling me how you are a good woman. You are not a good woman. You are not a good companion. You are a headmistress, or you are a Panadol wife, or a Panadol woman. Two things, simple. So you are not an example for any woman to follow. So you can't judge anybody. Don't judge anyone, because if you are not, the standard you portray as a woman does not portray the fact that you have decency nor respect for the man that you have as your own, or for the man that you have or you will have tomorrow, then you are not any woman to write home about, or any woman to instruct any other woman. You cannot instruct any other woman. You are not qualified to be an instructor or a teacher. You are not qualified. You are not qualified. I'm sorry. I said my first topic for the year no will get face. I know fear face, because I'm talking to myself too. There's something I know about an African man. They can cheat. They can lie. They can drink. They can keep women. There are many terrible things an African man does. But there's anything an African man does not like and will not accept, is having their women do things that jeopardizes their dignity. If they are women, the one they call this is my own, that is public, and that this is my woman, if they are doing that thing, it is simple for each and every one of us watching, looking and seeing to understand that, madam, if you are not aware of what you're doing, then after listening to me, know that we know already that there are two things. It's either you are the Panadol of that man, or you are the headmistress in that house. No two things, no argument, no discussion. Panadol means that you are a tool. You are like a prostitute. Those prostitutes that are married, but their men are using them for money. The man is using you for his fame. He's using you for some unorthodox business. He's using you for some things to get something. That thing you are doing, which is not normal, which is not cultured, which is tarnishing your reputation, tarnishing the reputation of your family, tarnishing the reputation of your generation, tarnishing the reputation of your whole village, your whole country. And he's accepting it as a man with you. It means that he's using it to gain something financial, something. He's getting something behind you on that thing you're doing. And he doesn't love you. Or you are the headmistress. It means that you are the one in charge of that house. It's not your husband. He is a wife. You are the husband. So don't come and confuse us. Not be confused. We start one place. Now there's something I need to say here and say it clearly. In the past, they have always said women are used as objects, as tools in the hands of men. And each time people say that, we look at prostitution. We look at, but there's a modern kind of women's slavery that is going on. And mature, full-grown, educated women are falling for it without thinking. You are fully grown, you are matured, but you choose a trade or you choose a line that shows that you are a slave to the man you are with. That's modern slavery of women by men. Because when they are saying it, we are looking at young girls, underage girls that they have picked from here and there, and they are using them for position. No, mature, full-grown women are into that modern slavery, but they are not aware that they are into it. Because it is unacceptable that if you are a woman, Happy New Year to you, Nancy. Happy New Year to you, Marian Roy. God bless you. I needed to do this topic today. That's why I might not take your greeting. Doesn't mean I'm not seeing you. I've seen you maybe, but I need to trash this out. So that at the end of today, when you're going home, you decide the woman you are. Where do you belong? Are you the Panadol wife? Are you the headmistress? Or are you the great companion? Hello to you, my darling sister Munya Constance. Happy blessed New Year to you, 2021. 2021 women, we need to open our eyes and see clearly. That's why we are ringing the bell on Akimbo. If the things you do that are not helping other women, if the things you do hurt other women, if the things you do destroy lives, if the things you do tarnishes the reputation of you, your family, your household, your village, your nation, and your husband or your man is okay with it, trust me, write it down. You are a tool in that man's hand. He's a pin and you are his tool. And so you are into modern slavery. You are a modern slave. Because I have not seen yet that no matter no matter what everybody says about some African woman, as long as you are his own, there's something that a man wants about his wife or his woman that he cannot tolerate. A man will not tolerate his woman being dragged about with crazy talk, with crazy things. But once you see a woman that is being dragged about, she's also dragging herself about with crazy noise, with terrible language, with things, with terrible dressing. Meanwhile, you're under the banner of a man. I am sorry to tell you, lady, you are a headmistress in that house, or you're the Panadol wife or the Panadol woman. It's simple. Let's not get it twisted. And so you are not an example for any woman to follow. Hello to you, Denzel. Blessed Happy New Year. God bless you. Hello to you, Mary Mabut. Happy New Year to you, darling. My love to you and your husband. Why is it that when you were single, you wore slim trousers, tight-fitting trousers? Why is it that when you were single, you wore crop tops that were showing your belly? You wore things that exposed your whole chest. Why is that when you were single, you dressed just anyhow you wanted? You put green hair, yellow hair, red hair. You wore shorts that were under your anus. You did all sort of things. You went to the nightclub. You did all you just did whatever your mind told you to do. You explored. Why is it that you dressed like that and you explored when you were single? Why did you do all of that? And then many people will not like my topic, but I'm saying it because I know that there's a woman that is being blessed by what I'm saying. And there are many others who will come and watch the rebroadcast and they'll be blessed by what I'm saying. Because you as a woman, 2021, please make sure you take a target where you belong. Don't be deceived by the airways. This airway news, this airways breaking news will derail you and distract you from the right direction you should follow. Why is that when you were younger, or when you were not married, or you were not hooked up with any man, you just dressed up anyhow, you wore whatever you wore, you wore crop tops, and then when you found a man, you started to change your dressing, you started to try to compact yourself. When you found a man, at the beginning, you were that nice woman, and then you were, and then when you found out that, okay, you don't settle, you have now settled, you have him now in your palms. Bam, your real self. Your real nature now came out. So it means that before now, because the character you are portraying now is not the character you had yesterday when you met this man. This one you're portraying now is a new attitude. It's a new character. Yesterday you were humble, nice. You appeared as a loving woman who has a man that has respect for her man. But today you are something else. So if you appear as something else, there are two things simple. It's either you are the Panadol for that man, or you are the headmistress of that house. So you are the man in the shoes of a woman, and he is a woman. And or he's using you as a tool to get fame, to get money, to get wealth. If not, you will not appear like that. You don't portray the typical woman, that the modern woman that every other woman will want, every other girl child will want to be like you. You are not an inspiration for the girl child. You are not an inspiration for the girl child. So don't deceive anyone. Because the truth is that the character you portray today, if we have more people like you, like we have more people like 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 women like you, our society is bad. We will not be able to recover it. So you are not an example. You are not. You are not an example. If a woman is a great companion, if a woman is not one of the above, a Panadol wife or a headmistress, if she's a great companion woman to her husband, there are things you will not hear her do. Now, these are the women I consider real heroes. The real heroes of women are women that have bowed out of fights. These are real women. These are great companion women. Women that they saw a fight and they bowed out. And everybody was like, you don't fear. Yes. She respected the man she has, because the man woke up and told her, if you choose, you either choose. You choose between that crazy lifestyle, that drama, that noise up and down, or you choose, or you take me as a man. And so they knew that it was either their marriage, their status, their family name was at stake, or the life they want to live. That they had to choose between the two. And so the great woman of, thank you so much, Raj Stanless. Hello to you, Miranda. And so they choose their family name. They choose their state, their family image. And so they bowed out of the fight. Insult them all you care. These are the women I can consider. These are the true women. These are the great companion women who have bowed out. Bowing out of a fight doesn't mean weakness. You are not weak. You bow out of a fight for your own dignity. Because there are some fights that will drag you down and make you look worse than the person that was pulled you to that fight. And why not follow the pig now? Go and fight with the pig. Fighting with a pig, the problem is not the pig. The problem is where the pig will drag you to. And so if you are going to follow a pig for a fight, you end up looking worse than a pig. So that I fight with a pig, I quit the fight. Call me a weakling, no problem. But I'll keep my cleanliness than go down into a fight with a pig. Denzel says, I think it is the way society has labeled marriage. That married people should not be dressed in a certain way. Everyone should be themselves, dressed in whatever way to make you happy and your man happy. That's what I said, that if your man is okay with it, then fine. But there's another character and another thing that you portray that makes me wonder what you guys are into. Dress the way you like. Are you guys in accordance with that attire? Are both of you okay with it? The way you speak, the things you say, are you and your husband okay with it? There are some things that women will say, and there's a way that women will appear in public, and if the man is okay with it, that man to me is suspicious. I want to think that maybe he's a Panadol husband. Maybe he's using that for some gain. Because that thing that woman is portraying is outright downgrading and demeaning of her as a woman. The way she comes across doesn't give a good image of a woman. And so if your husband is okay with that, if your husband is okay with that kind of character, then you guys are up to something. I tell you what, you are a tool in the hands of that your husband. He's using you as his modern slave. For some reason, best known to him. And you are not aware yet. Or maybe you are aware. But because women can do anything for love, they do it. That goes to say that there are women that are in relationships, that the relationship is no longer existing. They know within themselves that this relationship is not existing at all. In fact, it's only there's nothing in that relationship anymore. And so they will do anything to please the man. And so whatever, because at that time the man is not, if there's a way that a woman will comport herself, that simply says this woman's husband is no longer interested in her at all. You see it from the hairs of her head to the soles of her feet. You know the husband is no longer interested in this relationship. They are just there. Maybe because the woman is a Panadol wife. The man is using her for some gains. I know my topic is hard. You might not understand it like clearly, but you understand it later. And so at the end of the day, you look at the two and look at the way the woman comes across. Because trust me, it is very embarrassing, some things some women are doing. Not hidden. It's different when a married woman goes out hiding and doing some things. Like you're like, okay, this woman is hiding, she's doing this behind her husband's back. But there are other things that some women are doing, it is not hidden to the man. The man is aware of what is going on. And so why is he keeping quiet? You begin to ask yourself questions. What kind of man is he? Is he real? Is he for real? Is this woman not under some kind of slavery in that house? Because there's no African man born of African lineage that will watch the wife say some things from her mouth. And that woman stays with him for no lie. The woman will choose between the two, saying those things or being the woman in the house. But if she still continues in that game, then there's something about the man. Hello to you, Schneider. There's something about the man that is questionable. And there's something about the man should be that the man is using her for something, for himself. He's a selfish guy. She's into a relationship with a man who is selfish and doesn't care about who she is, where she's going to, and about her future. Because trust me, no matter what happens on the earth, your past will catch up with you in the future. Don't forget that. You will have some explanations to do to somebody tomorrow about that thing of yesterday. So if you are a woman and you are not vigilant and you allow yourself for a man to use you to that extent, then there's a problem. If you find yourself at any point in time, you don't see yourself as a companion woman, as a great companion woman. You might not be great, but you are just a companion. Companion woman means both of you respect your husband, you respect your marital vows, you respect your relationship, you respect your, how do they call it? You respect your image, your public image as a couple. You respect yourself. You know you are carrying your husband's name or your man's whatever. You respect that. So there are some things you will not do. There are some things you will not say publicly. You will not do them. You will not say them. Because you know that it is a 50-50 relationship. If your husband does the same thing, you will not like it. You will not be happy about it. So if you are doing it, your husband is not complaining and is not bringing you to, and doesn't succeed to bring you to other two things. You are a Panadol wife or you are the headmistress. Simple. You are the one in control of the marriage. You are the one in charge. And so, or he's a pimp and you are a modern slave. He's using you for his aims. The relationship has broken down irrevocably and you are just there doing those things that will please him, because that thing you are doing at that time is to please him. If it was not to please him for some other gains he is gaining for himself, there's no African man that will allow his wife to go out and rant nonsense. There's no man that will allow. That's why in a fight, if there's a public fight with a man, the man will cover his wife first. He will hold them out, stop talking. There's no man that I've seen in a fight, even if the other person did wrong to the wife, the man will not allow the wife to, you know, men, their first reflex is to call them out. Don't stop talking, leave this thing. Leave it, you know. That's the first reflex of the African man I know. But if you see a fight where the man has not held the mouth of the woman and succeeded to keep her, to shut her mouth, to shut her up, trust me, that woman is into a modern slavery, or that woman is the headmistress of the house. So she's the man in the house, and the husband is the wife. Don't confuse us, and don't make it look like you're an example. You are not an example for the younger generation. You are not an example for the girl child. You are not an example for the girl child. I will not be long on Akimbo. 1 hour, I am done and dusted. Trust me, no matter the pain you feel, hello to you, Glam Mother Shushu, thank you for joining me. No matter the pain you feel, no matter the anger which is boiling in you, every woman that is a great companion, it is easy to recognize her. It is easy to know her. You will insult her, you will talk to her, she might boil, but she will not get to that place where you are waiting for her to get there. She will not get there. You know why? Because she knows that I'm a great companion to a man. I am not a Panadol wife or a Panadol woman, neither am I a headmistress. So I will not stoop low and bring disgrace to my man, and bring disgrace to my home, and bring disgrace to our name as a couple. I will not. That's why sometimes people will come to our inbox, they have insulted you, you are not responding. She say, I will not respond. I will find my own way to respond, but I will not go public and embarrass my husband, embarrass my man, embarrass my family, embarrass my country, embarrass my people, because I want to show that I am tough. Tough don't do it for who before. Nothing. Going out to respond to some things at all, you might talk, but don't exaggerate. A woman of dignity doesn't talk to a certain extent. You talk a little, you make your point, you close it, and you move forward. You don't repeat yourself. You know why? Because you are not alone. You are not an island. You are not a headmistress. Headmistresses behave as if they are islands. Now only them. As a talk, na so it day. As a decide, na so it must be. As na so it must be. And that is simple to know. Now say the one, I be headmistress, I be the man in the house. It's simple. Is it difficult to know? No. You don't do that and then you come afterwards and start to teach us how to. You are not teaching us anything. You are the man in your house. You are not the wife. If you are a true woman of dignity that has honor for your husband, there are things you will not come out and release from your mouth. Because you know that there's no African man of African descent that will stand and watch the wife release things continuously from their mouth. They will not accept it. You will choose between that and them. That is a man that is a real man in the house that loves you as a woman. So if it is not that, if you are that kind of person, we have seen you, you are on this, two things. You are either the Panadol wife, that is your husband is using you to cool his headache. It means that he is using you as a modern slave to get some things. Or you are the headmistress of that house. You are the man in charge. It's not your husband who is in charge. Women that are great companion to their men, they don't talk back when they are insulted. They might just do it for a bit to tell you that they are not fools. But they close it, they end, and they move on. These are women that are companion. They are with their husbands like this. They love their name. They love the honor that they are giving their man. They're not going to go down for that place where you want to carry them go. They're not pigs. They'll not join you there. Go alone. They bow out of fights. Yes, no problem. You get your power now. Carry your power. They bow out. And no one fight me. They bow out. They bow out to keep their dignity. They bow out to keep their potentials. They bow out to keep their name. They bow out for the respect of their families, where they come from, because they are not an island. They bow out to spare their innocent family members shame, disgrace, embarrassment. They bow out. They just quietly move. Say, man, I can't go the disgrace, man. What kind of nonsense is this? Some of them, they look at themselves, thank you, grandmother, they are too precious for a fight. They don't see themselves mingling in this, all this drama. This is drama. They don't get involved. They cannot be part of that. They are not interested. They don't belong there. Not that they are weak, but they know that that other strength is weakness. That your own kind of strength and weakness, that. Strength, real strength is competition in business, competition in welfare, competition in how to achieve. That disgraces and bring people down, demean people, that is not competition. It is simple. You are two things. You are either Panadol wife or you are the headmistress. Oh, not complicated. And so you are not an example of the younger generation, for the younger generation to follow. You don't make any example for my daughter to follow you. I have a girl child. And I would not like my girl child to be like you. No one day they have. So you should not be there doing that nonsense you're doing. You are a shame and a disgrace. I wish we can change our fights into showing other things. The level of education, that's fight. How fluent we can come across, that's a good fight. Our talent in art, that's a good fight. Our talent in crafts, that's a good fight. Our talent in how much we have achieved, that's a good fight. Our talent in how we have groomed our children, what they have attained, that's a good fight. I mean, I wish we could change our fights to that kind of fight. That will make sense to me. But fight where we use our mouth and drag in our innocent family members who are struggling with their lives on the streets, trying to get a life, trying to survive, trying to live, trying to make ends meet. We drag them into things, and some of them have been traumatized, and they'll be traumatized for life. They'll be traumatized for life. I'm saying it as it is, not mincing words. 2021, we should change. Let's stop doing things that drag our innocent family members to our nonsense. Now, trust me, nobody is an island. I am not an island. I came from a mom, a dad. Now, my dad and my mom, they are blessed memory. I went through a lot with my parents. And I wouldn't want anybody to dishonor their memories. And so if I don't want anybody to dishonor their memories, I'll avoid fights. I'll go in for other kinds of competitions. I will go in for competitions that ginger the girl child to work hard. I have heard that the Cameroonian government does not support artists. I have heard that the Cameroonian government does not support your small initiatives. Okay, they don't do it, so what can I do outside that? So that because there are other people still succeeding, they are not supported, but there are people are still succeeding in my society. So what can I do? So you do things that another girl child will look at you like, hey, this girl is doing it, so I can do it. Not that which you are. People will start writing. Very soon, we'll come to Facebook. We'll tell Facebook to put parental control on quality of image and voice and things that are said. They should put parental control. So that there are some things our children should not watch and they should not see on social media. Because these things have nothing to do with their upbringing. It has nothing to do with their impartation, how to impact them positively for their lives tomorrow. All of it is negative impartation. Before, we used to know that the only negative impartation was pornography. But today, it has grown up to another thing. Pornography not even pornography not even see road again. Thank you, Irene Bara. And so the best thing that you and I have to do is that if you choose to follow negative energy, that's why my theme for 2021 is new level of positive energy. If you choose to follow negative energy and leave the better projects you should be following around to get and succeed in, my dear, some of these people come from homes where, some of these women come from homes where, their men are pimps, and so they are the men's Panadol, or they are the headmistresses of that home. You don't come from, you're not going to work for you. It works for some people, but it's not going to work for you. You go try that nonsense, but you go lose your husband. Or you go lose your marriage. Or you go lose projects. You follow that thing, you don't know who is watching you, who is supposed to help you. You follow it and you write comments and you do things. Your potential employee, or they call it what, employer, is following you on social media. Do you know that there are applications today that you can, if you have the application, once you just have somebody's number or contact, you punch, pam, the whole of that person's records comes out. What are you doing on social media? Are you thinking about your destiny, about your future? Some of those people doing these things, their own don't finish. They be ambu grillé. Their lamp don't blow. They have nothing to lose. When you are following like a sheep. Emilia says, any woman with dignity, integrity, will respect even her children and not misbehave. Simple. There are times when you want to come out of your shell. You remember your child. You say, hey, what will I tell my daughter tomorrow? What will I tell my son? What will I tell my family? That how did we get here? You hold yourself. So no, maybe better just coach me, maybe say, I be a foolish person. Maybe just better, no problem. All for God. And people be looking at some other, the ones that put fire. You are weakly, now say that the coach, no problem. Now we. Please, women, don't sell your respect for disgrace. You still need your respect. You need it so badly. Especially the unmarried. You need your respect so badly. You need it so badly. For God knows when and where you will need it. Don't follow fights. Don't follow quarrels. Don't follow things that will not add a plus to your life. The only thing they add to you is negative energy. It is true, it brings some people popularity, and they are using it for some things. That's why I said earlier that if you're a woman of a certain age and you find yourself doing some things, and your man, whether married or not married to him, is comfortable with that, your man is a pimp. He's using you for modern slavery. That thing you're doing feeds something about him that is personal. It doesn't feed you, because trust me, that thing you are doing, you are disgracing yourself and disgracing your family. If your family has not held you responsible for it, it's either they're too afraid of you or they don't even know what to do with you anymore. But you are disgracing them. And I like what Grandmother Shushu said here. Can we try this? When they abuse you, slap their faces with achievements. Can we try this other method? I don't know, there are women watching me right now. Can we try this method? When they insult and abuse you, slap them with achievements. That is a real woman you are. And Emina says, exactly, Jia, I feel sorry when I see young ones following and involving in fights. They don't understand that some of those people fighting have nothing to protect. Young lady, young girl. Hey, my big sis in the house. Tatasha. Hello, Tatasha. Happy New Year. That's my big sister. Young lady. Now, when I look at my statistics on Facebook, I have a new group of young followers that is skyrocketing from that's 18 to 24 years. Before, my peak crowd was 34 to 44. That was my peak crowd. But in recent times, when I check my statistics, I have a new crowd that is joining. 18. From 18 to 24, it's another big crowd that is following me. Young lady, listen to me. Don't go with those fights. When you get to my age, you will understand why I said so. Just respect that. Don't follow useless fights. Fights you don't know where it started. You don't even know where it is going. You don't know how it will end. You are into it. Don't go into it. You are still trying to get a job. You are still trying to get a husband. You are still trying to get a family. You are still trying to get money. You are still trying to. There are still so many things you are still trying to get for yourself. Some people have already lived their lives. They have lived their lives and they are at the door of bye-bye of their lives. They are already at the gate of bye-bye. So they have nothing to lose. And so if you are a younger generation, you are getting involved with people who are already at the level of bye-bye for their lives. Then you are not serious. Some of the enemies you are carrying are people that are supposed to be your divine helpers. Trust me, there are people that have called me on phone. There are people that have called me on the phone that I never expected. Recently, one sister called me from Europe. I least expected that sister to call me. It's somebody that all of us know very well on social media. She called me and she told me, I love you. I love you so much. I said, why do you love me? She said, there's something about you. Your message is clear. And there are many people that will not talk openly, but like me, but we are listening to you and we think that there's something different. I was like, I thought that this woman does not like me. Because somebody I know very well. Yes. I thought that maybe this woman doesn't like me because since I'm just like, I don't want to be enemy with anyone. I'm just being myself, you know. And she was like, I will send you some nice Christmas thing. And like a joke, on Christmas Day, before Christmas Day, hello to you, Bina, Happy New Year. She wired me something. She said, I'm sending you something for you and your daughter. Get something nice. And I'm coming home. I will surprise you more. I'm like, What is the message this woman is trying to bring to me across? She was trying to tell me, don't limit your destiny by yourself. And then tomorrow you start going from one church to another for deliverance. You blocked your own destiny. Nobody blocked your destiny for you. You went after fights you know nothing about. You got involved in wars you know nothing about. Blocking yourself from the people that are supposed to be helping you, are supposed to be your divine helper. You blocked yourself, and then now you're moving up. Man of God, lay hands. Man of God, lay hands. You call on the demons yourself to yourself. You blocked your destiny by involving yourself in things you know nothing about. And so the people that maybe were watching you before and looking at, I want to bless this girl, and so I'm even trying to bless an idiot, and so they cut off the blessing. And you are now sitting and wondering, hey, wait now, I don't do my own for this life. No money help me, no money help. You cost it for yourself. You blocked your own destiny. You blocked your own divine helpers from helping you because you went into things you know nothing about for the sake of followership. You want to belong. Na cult? Who has bewitched us? Thank you so much, Promise Child. God bless you. Emilia Tumenta says the best gift you can give yourself is to be yourself. Because trust me, the energy with which some people perform what they are performing, you don't know where they get that energy from. Why are you picking up that energy? You are picking up somebody's energy onto yourself. So where is your own you? Your you that God created, you don't have. You have lost your identity to pick up another person's identity completely. You don't know whether you will need somebody tomorrow to bless you with, I don't know what. Don't ever say that. I'm not going to ever, not lie. You might want to come out of that door. That's the person standing and holding what you need in their hands. But because you messed up the whole place, you're not going to get it. You go for a job interview. There's some other person sitting there and say, I know this girl. You can't give this girl a job. Look at. They won't give you that job. They will not give you that job. Hello to you, Tamfu Roger. God bless you. They will not give you that job. Now, let me tell you the strong impact of social media appearances. Social media is a very powerful tool. It can make you or destroy you. So don't think that the things we don't do online are not, because the world is gradually coming to a small village. COVID-19 is transforming the face of the earth. They will come to a point when you will not move from your room. Everything will be done on social media. Everything will be done online. So don't like, now social media, now lie. Social media is life in itself. Social media is life in itself. If it is not for you, it is for me. If I tell you what, if you know what social media has done for me 2021, 2020, thank you, Jesus. I'm even declaring you already for 2021. If you know what social media has done for me 2020, it will shock you. If I was a negative impact, it not for do anything. It for destroy me. It has opened me doors beyond my craziest imagination. What are you doing on social media? Fighting and quarreling? No. There are people that have blessed me beyond anything because of social media. Social media is life in itself. So don't deceive yourself. Anyway, now just social media, no. Man, just do this thing for pastime. So you do for social media for pastime. There are other people using social media to make a life. You do for pastime, for destroy your destiny, destroy your career. Tomorrow they will deliver spirits from you. No spirit, not there your skin. You blocked your own destiny. No man not block them. Leave your uncle and auntie alone. Do not block them. No man not block your destiny. I remember very well, a man told me, if you open your mouth and cough for anything that has been said on your name, trust me, just forget that I exist, or forget that you are a woman. From that day, I will start disrespecting you. That was a man that said it. I had a little chill to honor that. That's the impact of social media. Irene Bara says, it's my first time watching you. The way you speak is so amazing. I'm your new fan. Thank you so much. You're welcome on board. Irene Lucy, thank you so much. Thank you for joining us. And I'm happy you like the way I speak. Thank you. State, don't worry. Maybe because you came late, you're going to understand me. Whenever anyone come to me complaining about not progressing, I will always tell them to check and see if they are the reason for the stagnancy, because most of the times we are our own problems. Most of the problems in life are tongue problems. The tongue has destroyed many people. Our tongue. Many people might not like, some people, not many, some people might not like what I'm saying, but others would sure grab what I'm saying. Most of our problems in life is our tongue. And if you're going to continue taking social media 2021 as a pastime, then you are behind technology. Then you are behind the times. Then you are running late. Change your mind. Social media today is not a pastime. It's not fun. It's fun for, it's entertainment more of. How many people are watching television these days? CNN, have you noticed? CNN, they are losing popularity. BBC, they are losing popularity. All these TV stations, they are losing popularity. Everybody is on social media. Have you noticed? The world is changing trends. So if you are on where it is happening and you are taking it for first time, my brother, my sister, you are behind the trends. You will die poor. And you lose all your destiny helpers in life. You better rise up, wake up, and understand that there's a positive thing happening and going on here. And you need, ask Grandmother Shushu. Grandmother Shushu, you have a foundation. How are you managing your foundation? Her office, one of her offices, I'm sure, is social media. So if you are not using social media to impact lives, to make a positive difference and a positive change, you go about quarreling, insulting, and my sister, you are wasting your time. There are people that are doing it for the money. So you are following them, not that they are behind it, they are making their money. You can't accompany some people for this life. Fire on. It is well. They cannot sleep well. B2. I said it from the beginning for those who are just joining me. I said there are 3 types of women. Where do you belong? 2021, determine where you belong. Are you a Panadol wife? It means your husband is a pimp. Or are you a headmistress? Or are you the woman that is a great companion or a good companion? Panadol wife, you are that thing that your husband, you are a tool in your man's hands, whether you are a wife, married legally or not, but you have a serious relationship. Panadol woman is that woman that the man is using her to cool down his temperature, using her as a tool to get something out of her for his own selfish aims. So he doesn't care what she does on social media, whether she's insulting people, whether she's dressing naked, whether she's opening her nyash, whether she's doing what, he doesn't care, because that thing she's doing, he's using it as modern slavery to feed himself. So he doesn't care. So you're a Panadol wife, you are a modern slave. The only thing is that you yourself, you are not aware. You are looking at prostitutes that men are using them as prostitutes, thinking that they are your own case, now the very thing. Now say they for different department, you there for different department. Simple. Your own department now, how you demean yourself, you set yourself online and do crazy things. Insult people living in jangis and meetings without caring. He's using that for his self-gratification. He's using that for something he's gaining that you are not even aware he's using it for that. Or you know very well that that pleases him because he's doing something for him, and so he's helping to keep your relationship. So you demean yourself, you are objectifying yourself for the sake of a man, so you're a modern slave. You are not different from a prostitute that a man is using to make money. You're not different from them. Second, you are a headmistress. The things you do, you insult yourself, you downgrade yourself, you insult people, you are the head. It means that you are what your husband is saying, you are not even here because you are the man in control in that house. He is a wife, you are the husband. So we don't need for you to come and begin to coach us and tell us things. You are already portrayed to us that you are not an example for any young girl to follow. Because if you have people like you, 10 in the society is spoiled. There will be nothing to write home about our society. Because your character you are portraying in public shows that, in fact, actually you are the man in the house. He is just a wife. So you are the headmistress. You don't care whether he says what, whether you are in charge. Third, the last case, you are the companion. Companion women are women that they know that I am no longer alone. I am not an island. I have a man. I have a man. And maybe if I'm not married to him today, I will sure marry to him tomorrow. I will sure bear his name. We come from a family. We have a family that I am not. The great companion woman, you don't care only about yourself. You are not an island. You know that the things you do will impact your husband, will impact your children, your family members, your childhood friends, your schoolmates, your classmates, the people you have known in your life. Anything you do it's not a good, that is demeaning, that is disgraceful, will affect them. And so you are that woman that bows out of a fight because you want to keep the dignity of yourself, your man, and your household, and your family. You don't want to drag your innocent family into nonsense. Even if they stamp it into your face, you will tell them, you don't win, but I no go fight. You don't win, oh. Now you drag my name for Dosno. You don't win, but I no one fight me you. You should get you power, you too strong. I no one fight me you. You leave them and you go focus on other things. The great companion woman focuses about great achievements. How is she taking care of her children for them to become something tomorrow and not question her on her actions? There are some women that the men they married have so tormented them. They have left them with so much pain. And right now, what they are dealing with is, tomorrow what will I tell my children? Because there are some children that will get to and say, Mama, what kind of papa is this? What kind of man is it? They are thinking of how they are going to first of all handle that one. So they don't even have time to add other drama of crazy language, terrible, insane, terrible, demonic things said, done here and there. How will you handle, what are you going to tell your children tomorrow when those screenshots will start popping up when you're 60 years old? What are you going to tell your kids? It was fun. I was having fun online. Mama, this is fun. You tarnish my reputation. I applied for a job in a company and somebody said, I know this girl, this name, I know this name online. Your mother insulted me before. Your father did this to me. I will not recruit you. Do you see the impact of what you're causing for your generation to come? You are no model for the younger generation. I'm sorry. You are a disgrace for the future generation. You have nothing for posterity, no legacy. Your children will sure eat the grapes you are chewing today. Why do you want to live rotten? Why do you want to live the grapes that your children, innocent children that know nothing about, will come tomorrow to swallow? Swallow your pills, handle your things. There is this thing about quick fame online. Quick fame is making people to lose their minds and lose the right direction. Quick fame. They know that people are eager for gossip. People are eager for lies. People are eager for demeaning stories. The ears of people are itchy to hear those things that demean people, those things that insult people, those things that make people, exposing some things about people. People are itchy for that. And so when I do it, I'll get more fans. I said it before. Hello to you, B. Olivia, my darling sister. God bless you. Trust me. The women that call me every day. I used to think before that women were a problem of women. Now lie. If a woman is a problem to you, now how you cut across to the woman. The women that call me today. You see, Akimbo Welfare, 90% of the help is from women. 90% of the support is from women. You see me as Irene Bara, 90% of what I receive in my phone every day as blessing is women. They take their time, they go behind the curtain, they call me and say, Bara, don't move an inch from where you are. Keep it there. It means that they might come with those issues, but there's people that are still seeking for other people that have the genuine thing to portray in the society. Now, when I came here online and I did a comment. I wrote a simple comment. I want to show you the power of social media. I did a simple comment. On that comment, I said, I have lost followership and viewership by 3. That is, my followership and viewership has dropped to, that's divided into 3 since I took out Akimbo Welfare from online. I wrote it on my platform. I said we have our followership and membership has reduced by 3 since we took Akimbo Welfare from online. Do you know what happened to me after I did that? I want to show you the power of social media. I'd already signed a contract, a business contract with somebody, with a company. I signed a business contract with a company that they were going to pay me for something I had to do with my platform. Do you know that they withdrew the contract? Yes, they did. After that comment, they withdrew the contract. I lost the contract. I did. That's the impact of social media. When you think, I don't destroy me, I'm just passing. You are not passing. What you are doing, you are building a foundation for your future. What you are doing on social media today. COVID-19 has proven to us that social media is no longer strolling place or passing or fun time. It's a serious business place. People are building their image and businesses and everything on social media. So it's not a place where you just come and do anyhow. They took away the contract from me. They didn't tell me, but I understood that it was because I had mentioned that my viewership had dropped. And so they understood that business with me was not going to be fruitful because they were looking at the number of views and the viewer has dropped. So they will not have the result. They will not get the desired result. So they withdrew their contract from me. And I will not blame them. But I don't regret saying it because I have a point I wanted to prove. But trust me, on the contrary, those who support the vision for which I stand, has multiplied. Now so life day, you know, balance has multiplied. Those who genuinely, the genuine people that you are looking for up and down, because there's something anybody is looking for in this life, it's a genuine person that you can count on. That's what we are looking for in life. Because you can never succeed alone. You need support. You need a shoulder. You need a shoulder to put your hand on. You need somebody that can hold you. And if there's anything you and I are looking for in this life, is a shoulder to lean on. Please just help me hit your share button if you are joining me. Help me hit your share button. I don't care about the numbers. The few that are there will receive the message. Those who come after the broadcast, they will watch it. And we move. If you and I are looking for something in this life, it's a shoulder to lean on. That's all you and I are looking for. And so, if you have an opportunity, yes, Judith, if you have an opportunity to get that shoulder to lean on, it is worth more than all the 10 million people in the world. Because that one shoulder that will hold your hand, they will take you to that place where you have been trying to go to. That's where they will take you to. The 5 genuine people are worth more than all the gold in the world, than the 100 fake people that are there to fake your ears with fake noise. There are things I can't even say on social media. There are women who come here and say, if you try that thing, Irene, count me out. If you open your mouth, count me out. And I look at them. These are people that matter to me. These are people that support me in the right things. They don't come here and say, they talk for you, you leave them, not lie. There's a sister of mine. She's a sister to me. She's in Europe. She called me and she begged me so hard. These are people who are my family now because of social media. She begged me so hard to understand where she said, I send you money for credit. I send you, I do you waiting. I do now waiting for you so that may you leave them. No talk. Don't go down that road. These are positive impact people. They're not plenty, but they give you more meaning to your life. I think it's better we reduce our circle than having a large circle of nonsense. Circle of parliament of clappers. They clap you when you're failing. They are clapping for you. You know why? That's why the most popular people, they end up mentally deranged. They end up in mental hospital. Yes. They end up in mental hospital or they end up doing drugs. Because all these people that surrounded them were parliament of clappers. There was no genuine person in that group. Because the genuine people, when they see you are deranged, that place you are going, you will follow. Don't go there. You will fall there. You will argue with them. They will do everything to grab you not to go there. There are not many. There are very few. So if you are going to follow thousands followers and so on, you have a parliament of clappers. You wear nonsense, they clap. You talk nonsense, they clap. You do nonsense, they clap. You even open your nyash, they clap. You do this one, they clap. They fund you. My sister, after the show, they close the curtains. You find yourself alone, sad. Because you yourself, you know, your conscience tells you the things you are doing are not correct. Your conscience tells you, your conscience is your biggest punishment. Your conscience tells you what you're doing is wrong. What you're doing does not help anybody. And so the next thing you do is you look for a bottle of beer to sit down your pain. So that tomorrow you can appear like nothing is wrong, but you are dying inside. That's why many stars wake up in the morning and say they died in a hotel. They died alone. They were going through many things because they had a parliament of clappers surrounding them. And so they felt like they were on top of the world. If you don't have any genuine person telling you the truth around you, if your man is not, if you find yourself doing things and you have a man at home, two things are clear. It's either you are the headmistress in that house or you are the panadol for that man. He's using you to cool his headache. So he's gaining something through you. If not, there's no genuine African man that will allow his woman to come online and talk nonsense and trash and do crazy things. Not lie. Not be true African man that. You are a modern slave. Your man is using you in these modern times as a slave. So don't come and start telling of women that have gone to Kuwait to prostitute or women that have gone to this one to prostitute. You are one of them. There's no difference between you and the prostitute that they are using to make money. The difference between the two of you is that you are in different department, they are in different departments. Simple. Don't confuse us online. Don't be confusing people. You are not an inspiration. After the reggae, now you alone play the blues. Thank you, Abu Kloklo. After the reggae, now you alone play the blues. Yes. Everybody don't come. Reggae. When all to don't close, you there you want. Your conscience. You want inside your room. It is that you walk now with your brain, let's say you mental. You just find out you are going nuts. You are bitter, that's why I clap for people who bow out. These are people that want to regain their mental stability. They are not weak. They're not weak. They just discovered themselves. They discovered that they have gone too far into the things that will bring them to nowhere. In the thing that is not adding any plus to them. In the thing that is destroying their destiny. Is bringing a wrong, how do they say? Is bringing in wrong connections. The wrong connections are, so they bow out. Some women have even gone off social media. This is our message for 2021. Thank you, Grandmother Shushu. That is why I said I want to start this message this year with the ladies. Because women have been my strongest support. But there are women that are doing modern slavery and they are not aware that they are into modern slavery. If you sit back, after this show, go sit back. If you look at yourself, how you cut across to people, you are hurting people, you are demeaning people, you are insulting people, you are saying crazy things, you are doing crazy things, you appear even in the family meeting, even in WhatsApp group, they know you everywhere. And you have a man at home and it doesn't mean anything to him. You are a modern slave to that guy. He's using that your thing. That your thing is his food. He's feeding on it to gain something that you are not aware of yet. Because there's no typical African man that would tolerate that nonsense in his house or from his woman. Even the man that is still trying to date you, there are things you will do the man will not accept. He will like, what is this? Are you alright? No, he will not accept. Talk less of a man that you have as your own man and it permits you to do that. You are a modern slave in the modern time. You are not different from the girl that 12-year-old or 13, 15-year-old was captured and is being used by a man to get money through prostitution. Your own department is different. Their own is different. Your own department is that when you come out to rant, to talk nonsense, to talk trash, to demean people, insult people, drag down your family, bring out your family, drag people, family members that are in their own world, hustling for their own lives, you drag them, throw them all over the place, insult them, and useless their lives online on social media. You do all of that to innocent family members. Some of them are already traumatized. They never wanted to be made publicity. They don't want that kind of useless publicity on their lives. Now you have brought them, you have dragged them from where they are into a useless publicity online. Some of them, are you aware of what they are going through right now? They are traumatized. And your man at home, you say you are a woman who has a man at home. No, you are a modern slave. And that man is using you for his own publicity. To gain fame through you. Because that is, they say this negative publicity is goes viral. So they are using you for their own publicity, for their own gains. One, or you are the headmistress of the house. You are two things. Either you are the modern slave of that house, you are the panadol for that man, or you are the modern slave. You are the modern slave. Or you are the headmistress. You are the one in charge. You are the one in charge of the house. So the man takes from you. So you are the man. So don't come and start telling us you are a woman. This is how you should. You are not any model. Don't teach anybody. Don't instruct anyone. You are not a role model for anybody. Because if we have 2 more, 3 more, 4 more of you, the whole world will be spoiled. You are not a model. If you are a woman at any time and you are online or offline, and what comes out of your mind is degrading, downgrading, dragging your family up and down, dragging your family name, dragging your country name, your village name, and people up and down, trust me, you are not a role model. So check yourself out. And you might just be a modern slave, but you are not aware yet. Hello to you, Pretty Deli. Thank you for joining me. Hello to you, Lydia Mufor. Thank you. Because you are not, because we are talking about 3 women. The Panadol wife, the headmistress, and the great companion woman. Or the companion, the good companion woman. The good woman. And we have said that a good woman is a woman that cares about her name, about her image, about the image of the man she has. She knows that anything I say or do will bring disgrace to my man. We'll be disgrace to our family. What will I tell my children tomorrow? Somebody will bring out this screenshot tomorrow when my daughter or my son will go write an application in a company and needs to be recruited. Because you will sure die tomorrow. You will not live longer than your children. You will sure not be here tomorrow. And your child will go somewhere and meet the other person's own child. Say, I know you. I know this name. Are you, is your mother so? Your father so? Say yes. Say, okay. Your mother messed up my mother. Your dad messed up my dad. And you're looking for a job for my company? Get out. The grapes you are chewing, these grapes will affect the teeth of your children. And you will not be there at the time. Or if you are there, your children will be on your neck. Mama, what is this? Mama, you say, no, it was that woman. The woman looked for my trouble. And so you could not keep quiet. You know, if you shut up. Was she on your neck? And what is curious in this thing, some of them are even intercontinental wars. What is difficult about not getting involved in intercontinental wars? You bow out. That's why I'm clapping. Women that have bowed out, please, nobody should ginger you or make you, no. Just stay there until when you feel like it is time for you to start anew. You come back fresh, you come back anew, you come back normal. You have respect for your husband. You have respect for your family. That's why you bow out. Not that you are weak. Not that you are a failure. Not that you are a weakling. Yes, you are not a weakling. You are strong. Because you cannot mingle yourself with pigs. That's why you left. It will affect your kids, Lydia. It's not that it will affect your kids. You have to be careful what you say on social media. I just gave you a typical example of a simple post. I lost a contract of 200K. That contract was 200,000. I lost it. A simple post. I wrote simple post. So whatever you're saying on social media, you say, yes. You say, I'm just passing. Social media, no, on social media, we just get fun. It is not funny. There are people that are blessing me on social media because of my message. Younger generation. Those of you saying that it's not working. You look, girl child, home-based. If you are a home-based girl child, you are a home-based girl, listen to me. I know that I have a new population that is following me strongly, 18 to 24. If you are watching me, listen to me. I am making it big time on social media. And if you are you can decide and choose to not do anything and just focus and concentrate and do your thing on social media. There are people that will bless you like this for your genuineness. Stop complaining it's not working when you have used your mouth to lock all your doors because you are running after quarrels and fights when you know nothing about. There are some that have even left me too because I'm not supporting A or B. Darling says that a lady who thank you Epus Menge. Thank you so much, Epus Menge. A lady who gets married to a man because of money and lady who is doing prostitution are all the same. The difference is that one is operating in private sector and the other now headmistress. That one is the headmistress of the house. Please call her the headmistress. Don't think it. Now headmistress wife. A busy woman will not even notice those things. When you are thinking, what you are thinking is project worth millions. All the small talks are irrelevant. Women get work and see how little talks will not mean anything to you. Trust me. Somebody called my attention some weeks or 1 week ago. Say, where are you now? These things are happening and you are not aware. I'm not hearing you talking. I said, what's happening? And the person tried to relate to me. This is talking, this one is talking, this one is saying this one. That's why when my name was mentioned somewhere, I was very shocked. Because I was not even aware what was going on. I was not aware, you know. I was too focused. Because ever since we took Akimo welfare to the streets, it's taking so much of my time. You are calling people are calling you. You are trying to see how you can settle this one. You are trying to think of, and then there are other people also calling you. What is your project? What are the plans? What are you thinking? So you are thinking of how you can strategize for the year. It was the end of year 2. So I was a bit confused, you know, when I heard my name. I was like, what's going on? And they were trying to relate to me the stories. I was lost. I was too busy to understand. Even today, I was talking to a friend. Abraham Kicha says, this talk is connecting us to you. Contact me after this program. Hello? That is social media for you. Giving you the right connections. Look, I'm talking to you. This thing is standing on a tripod. It was sent by one person, somebody watching me online. She's in Europe. She called her sister-in-law in America to buy the tripod and power bank and send in a container from America to Cameroon and paid all the charges. This is a tripod. This phone I'm using right now was given to me by a brother that is in America that has been hearing, oh, phone, and said, this phone, no, you don't use, I've talked nonsense. And I went to Douala and collect, this is a phone I'm using. Another sister is on the way with another phone because I need them. What's he say? I mean, I was going to show you those things another day, not today. There were too many. There are too many. They are bringing me ring lights and many other things. There are people that are calling me like, I have classical, I have classical people. People that are classical. That's why I don't have anybody calling me and telling me, you know, go fight. They are too classical. Too classical. My people are, they're classical. Everybody here is classical. No time for drama. They don't have time for drama. That's why they are shocked when we want austerity. Not try that thing. We don't have space for that. My people are too classical. So I will not go now and block my own destiny by myself. By review, my people are raising me to a classical level. Because they are too classical, I need to follow their pace. Are you understand? Are you seeing how we interact? Are you seeing how you affect me, I affect you? Yes. You affect me, I affect you. It's simple. My people are too classical, so I need to follow their trend. Because if I don't follow their trend, I will lose this particular kind of people. Because if I change it to what I feel like to please the world, or because I want to viral, I want to go viral, and then I follow that. All right? Thank you so much, Metro Falls. And I follow that. I'm going to lose these classical people. They are too deep. They are too mature. No time for drama. When I just write a post, some don't even write. Most of them don't even talk. They just call you. Wait happen now. Where is this? Calm down. What's going on? Can you calm down? Take it easy. Come on, man. There's no time for this. And they caution me on that. And so I know that if I insist, I'm going to lose them. So I don't insist. Because I'm enjoying it. I enjoy this classical lifestyle. Yes, they just pamper me. It's like, what do you want now? Is there something? Are you lacking something? You know, that kind of thing. I like shooting. Are you lacking something? Is everything all right with you? Are you all right? Are you okay? What's lacking? What's the problem? Because when I come and I don't like, maybe you're lacking something. Is there something lacking? And they are ready to, we interact like that. We flow positively, we share. And at the end of the discussion, I'm laughing loud, they are laughing loud. No time for gossip, no time for quarrel, no time for anger. It impacts me so positively. And so I will not go into that negative chit-chat thing. Crowd is very deceptive, Janet. Thank you so much. I will not be manipulated. I refuse. So this year, you and I should not be manipulated into drama because of crowd. Do your own thing and get it right. There are people that will be blessing you. And there are other people that come to me and say, somebody gave me your name, somebody connected me to you, somebody linked me up, somebody hooked me up to you. You don't know who wants to hook you up to you for what contract. So don't lose it. So don't lose it. Try as much as possible to live peaceably with all men. I don't hate anyone in particular, but I don't support anyone going outrightly doing what is wrong and that hurts others, because you are not an island. I am me, Irene Bara. I don't want to drag my brothers, my sisters, my cousins, my parents of blessed moment. I don't want to drag them into nothing they sowed seed into about. I don't want it. So I'm going to avoid going to anywhere where that is being done. I will not go to avoid that. Because what did they do to deserve that? No, I will not go there. That's why I keep saying I'm clapping for those who bow out of fights. Bow out. You are the stronger person. You are not weak. Let them insult you for all they care, but you are not weak. You are the stronger person. That you bowed out doesn't make you a weakling. So think well. This year 2021, decide which woman are you. Are you the headmistress? Are you the Panadol wife? Or you are the great companion? Choose. The way you appear, the things you say, you don't need to teach us more. We already know that you are either the Panadol wife, that is your husband is a pimp using you as a tool for his own personal gains, or you're the headmistress, you're the man in charge of the house as a woman. You are the man, you have taken your husband's place, now you're in charge. Your husband is a puppet, as my sister called it. Or you're the great companion woman. There are three things. You choose where you belong. And if you see that you are falling into the wrong place, please readjust. Don't get it twisted. God bless you. Thank you so much. Lydia says you are too smart. Courage, my dear. Good job. Thank you to everyone that joined me today. Hello to you in Chemcap. Thank you for your coming late. We are closing already. Before the lights goes off, so let's close for today. Thank you so much, Madame Epouze Mbenge. This message is only for the wise ladies. Wise ladies, let's get this. Thank you for supporting me throughout the year. But curiously, 66% of my followers are men. Women, so when you come to my platform, the things you say, after every show like this, if we have 5,000 views, if you look at this video maybe at the end of 3 days, you might see 4,000 views. Trust me, 66% of the views were men, and then 33 were women. So when you are saying things and writing things, there are many men watching you. Men love my platform so much. They come here, I think maybe they come to read what these women are saying. What are they saying, you know? They come to listen to what we say. And so many of my, 66% of the men of my followership, viewers, and so on are men. Then 33%, I've always said it are women. But my peak population is 18 years and 24, then 34 and 44. This is my peak crowd. God bless you, everyone. Be a proud, great companion wife, a proud, great companion woman. Don't be a Panadol wife, and don't be a headmistress. A headmistress, the woman is on the, it's like this. When you are the headmistress, you are here, your husband is here. When you are the Panadol wife, you are thinking that you are here, but you are actually here, and the man is here. But you think you are in control, you are not. You are actually down here, and the man is up here. But when you are the great companion, you guys are on the same wavelength. God bless you. Thank you so much. Happy New Year to you, Judith Epole. God bless you, Glam Mother Shushu. God bless everyone. Happy New Year to all of you. My hugs and my kisses to your families. God bless you, Jobara. Thank you so much for joining me on the show tonight. God bless you, Judith Epole. That's my kid sister from Germany. Lydia Mofo, God bless you. Your first time watching, please stick with us. Don't go nowhere. Tuesday, we are going to do it in French. I'm starting French this year, big time. Tuesday, I'll be doing a French topic, and Thursday again. Akimbo is Thursday and Sundays now, and Tuesday is for French. Parlons français. I'm going to try my best in French, so that we can have our friends, family who speak French, and they want us to do this. Let's do this together. Thank you to you, Bintu. Thank you, Schneider. A word to a wise is sufficient. Thank you so much, Janet, my darling Janet Tifu. And thank you, Tata Afanyu. Thank you, Lydia Mufor. Thank you, Jobara. Thank you, everyone, for watching me. And God bless you all. Irene Lucy, your first time on the show, but I'm happy that you enjoyed the show. God bless you. Let's be wise. Let's be wise. Let's be wise. Be Olivia, my darling sis. God bless you, darling sis. Yes, so French on Tuesday, 5 p.m. No worry, no worry, no worry. You are going to have Saturdays in your dialect, so you will catch up, Tata Afanyu. You will catch up on Saturday in the Limbom dialect, so don't worry. All right, thank you everyone for joining me. Happy New Year to you, your children, your families. Thank you for the support, for all the beautiful gifts, the gifts of so many kinds, the financial gifts, and all the material gifts. I'm super, super, super grateful to all my Bushwala ladies. And I want to shock you. I have sisters from home supporting me as well. On the 1st of January 2021, A sister wired me something in my phone from Douala, I think. Yes, from Cameroon. I was so shocked. Trust me, I was so shocked. So I am being blessed everywhere. Let your character speak for you. Let your appearance speak for you. Let the things you say speak for you. Don't use your mouth to block your destiny. Bye-bye. God bless you. Yes, Madam Emilia, you're going to learn French. Oh. Bye-bye. Thank you so much, God Solange. Bye-bye, everyone. God bless you. My name is Irene Bara.